Hi there, it's Fionna Gossling from Royal LePage with a very quick update as to what happened in Oakville real estate in April 2025. So, in spite of what the news headlines are saying, real estate is still ticking along. It is undoubtedly a challenging market for sellers. There's a lot of opportunity for buyers right now, but it comes in certain pockets. So, what I'm finding is everything has to be properly prepared to go on the market and marketed and priced, importantly. So if you're pricing it based on what's happened in the last year or 2 years and making proper adjustments, things are still selling. So there are still buyers out there. Where things are slow is anything condo related. So condo townhouses and condo units are still quite slow. Largely anything north, we have a ton of inventory right now on the market, but a lot of that inventory is north of Highway 5 and the new developments that have happened up there, particularly in the condo market and the smaller units in the condo. So if that's something that you have been thinking about getting into, you want to jump into the market, you want to help kids get into the real estate market, there's so much opportunity up there right now. For somebody who's looking a little bit further ahead. And when you look at the number of housing starts, we've just had the lowest number of new housing starts in 30 years, which means, but we still have a real housing crisis. So in a couple of years' time, when there have been no new housing starts for a couple of years, we're going to have a bigger problem than we have right now, which means I think there's an opportunity in today's market to negotiate a good price on a new build condo right now or something that's just coming to market now. Anyway, I digress. Let's look at the numbers. This chart is not that interesting or not that relevant because 2025 has only had 4 months of data in it. And when you look at that's the average sale price year over year. And when you look at this chart, you can see removing this blip in March 2022 and April 2022, prices have been fairly flat since 2021. We have hovered around the same line since 2021, which is very interesting to me. You can see in April we had 223 units sell, still very low, and that tells it. So prior to 2022, Oakville would see 400, 500, 600 sales a month. 500 is probably around what was average. Now, for a number of years, we've been seeing in the 200 range. So there's a lot of buyers sitting on the sidelines and a lot of sellers sitting on the sidelines, which just tells me that as soon as buyer confidence returns to the market, things are going to take off again. When? I don't know. So tons of inventory out there. So 1,346 units to choose from. I don't think I've ever seen the number that high in 18 years of selling real estate, which makes it 6 months of inventory currently on the market. Interestingly, you would think that with so few sales and so much inventory, the average sale price would decrease, but it did not. The average sale price has increased. In April, it was 1,514,000 was the average across all property types, and the median sale price was 1.290. So, why I said that first graph wasn't that important yet is because we're missing so many data points in 2025. And when you go back and look at when our average sale price was the highest in 2024, it was April, May, September, and November, strangely. So we need all of the data points to make that first graph really tell a picture. But you can see from the graph, sale prices are holding strong. If you compare this April to last April, our average sale price is down by about 5% in Oakville real estate. I feel like that is not statistically totally accurate yet because it's just that very specific moment in time, and next month that price could jump up again. So the trend has been flat. If you look at the average sale prices based on what type of property it is, the average sale price of a detached home was $2,033,000. We have quite a lot of inventory there. Again, it just needs to be prepared really. If you're selling, it has to be prepared well, marketed well, and priced properly. I've been using the appraiser's guide for adjustments when pricing properties, and it's not that they're being underpriced. They're being priced exactly where they should be based on sales that have happened in the last 2 years. And I'm adjusting for size and condition. And the result has been, in the last 3 weeks, I've brought on 3 properties, and they've all sold in multiple offers for at, above, or slightly below asking. So there are buyers out there, but they have to see the value, and that's just the way it is. If you are looking to get into the detached market and you don't need to sell something, this is a pretty good opportunity with 5.4 months of inventory. That's a buyer's market. The townhouse market is a slightly different story. It's more balanced. Average sale price last month was 1.149, and we had 70 sales there. And then 10.4 months of inventory in the condo market, and the average sale price is $686,000. When we break that down and look at what the detached was, so this past month, April, it was $2,032,000 was our average sale price. That's up a little bit from March, down a little bit from February. So it's all kind of staying around that same range. Same with townhouses. This is not right. These slides are inverted. So this is really the townhouse slide. Disregard this. Townhouses, our average sale price was up this month, and with condos, totally flat. So the market is really quite boring. It is chugging along. If you're thinking about doing something, there's certainly opportunity in today's real estate market, and feel free to reach out if you want to know where the opportunity lies. Talk to you soon.